I have a colleague who she mentioned something one time that really stuck with me, and it's athletes actually don't have great diets. Truthfully, like an athletic diet is probably not great overall. It goes back to the fact that these athletes have to fuel for the work that they need to require, and being able to consume the amount of food that they need to support the energy demands that they're going through may require that they don't eat super well, to be honest. I think every time the Olympics rolls around, there's either some swimmer, some endurance runner, Usain Bolt, who just ran the 100, talked about all he did was eat chicken nuggets for 2 weeks leading up to his race, because he thought that that was going to be the best from his gut perspective. He was afraid to do anything else,
Right.
but he could still go out there and perform. So I think some of this you kind of have to figure out how to kind of tease out between, maybe this person is, to your point, just genetically well advantaged compared to a lot of other individuals, versus individuals who may not be as genetically advantaged, where nutrition really could play a role, and dialing that in properly, getting the right amount of protein to support muscle breakdown, and to ensure that they're recovering properly, or that they're consuming enough carbohydrate to replenish those glycogen stores, and truly support the fuel that they need to do that work, and maintaining the fat levels that can help with hormone production. Like, all those things are important. It's not saying that there's definitely going to be elite people that they can do what they want. That is always going to be the case, and they're going to be elite no matter what. But there's a group underneath that you're fighting for that top spot, and doing everything right, and dabbling in some of the different legal supplement spaces could tip that over the edge. It's not going to give you 95%. You can't, not, me personally, I can't just all of a sudden eat well and then, I'm going to go be an Olympian, for example. That's not the thing, right?
Yeah.
They've got that 99% ready to go, and it's just that last 1%, and that 1% matters for those elite people. So, and very long-winded answering, where I think it depends truly whether or not food quality does change the quality of performance for athletes. But I do think that the more you kind of dial that in, the better off it's going to be. It's one of the few behaviors that we have that we can truly control. At the end of the day, we can control what we eat, we can control what we drink, and we can control how much we sleep. We can try to control some of our stressors. Some of them are out of our control. I've got 2 little kids. My stressors are well beyond anything not within my control. But as a whole, those are kind of the things that we have the ability to kind of change our behavior in and around. And I think that has to be highlighted and understood from a performance perspective.